Robberies and rapes rise in the new year. So when we talk about crime going down, what statistic are we talking about? Violent crime or non-violent crime? And my friends at the Dallas Police Association say that, gosh, Marcos, we have to track this non-violent crime the way that the FBI asks us to track it. In other words, when you have a crime spree, there's only one occurrence. So this whole notion about crime being down, well, we're talking about rapes and robberies being increased 30% this past year and rising. Now, any great city is just a collection of great neighborhoods. And like I said before, any great neighborhood has a great elementary school or a great junior high, where kids can actually walk on a sidewalk or a sidewalk that's not crumbling and feel safe in that environment before school and after school. In addition to that, it's not so much just infrastructure. You know, when people say, gosh, Marcos, your candidacy is so limited. You're just talking about potholes, or you're just talking about the toll road. They're symbolic of something much more important, ladies and gentlemen. They're symbolic about how we do business as a community and how we set our priorities. I'm here to tell you that we need to change the direction. And I agree with the mayor. We are at a crossroads. What we do on the Trinity is probably the most important decision we will undertake as a community within the next 50 years. And what we decide to do with our neighborhoods, well, heck, that's where we live. If we can't take those priorities, and right now we have a long list of priorities, just take a look at Jill Jordan's March 11th memo, where she gives, as long as my arm, the list of unfunded inventory needs and repairs. Take a look at the potholes in front of your street. Take a look at the condition of your back alley. Take a look at the abandoned, empty malls, not just in the South. We now have abandoned and empty malls in the North. We are seeing poverty increase. Matter of fact, there's even an increase to the suburbs. And so when I say the Trinity Toll Road is merely is making us a glorified bus stop on the way to Frisco, what I mean is we're embracing transportation policies that go back to the 1950s, where they're designed to move people to the suburbs. They're designed to move jobs to the suburbs, and it leaves us with a decaying urban core. Now, don't take my word for it. The mayor's task force came out and said, behind Memphis and behind Detroit, we have the third worst urban core in the country today. So if there's a quality of life issue, I want you to think about those 38% of children that live in poverty today, and we're number one in that category. I want you to think about the 41% of folks that are now living in poverty that has increased over the last 10 years. If that's quality of life, any quality of life that I basically want to enjoy and that I want for my children and for my grandchildren. So that's why I'm stepping forward to be your mayor for the next 4 years. And by the way, the next 8 years. I plan on doing this in terms.